Hello, hi everyone. I am so happy to come back. I missed you. It's actually, I think, such a big announcement, at least for me. Big announcement of my dream. I decided to try to get a bachelor degree in art. And I decided to make art about that. This is my first sketch, kinda. And the first thing I needed to do is to create a mold of my hand. And succeeding in that cost me 1.5 months of my time, one nice pot, one clogged sink, and a couple of hundreds of lost nerve cells. When I was in my teenage years, I finished the school and I have been thinking about getting in the university abroad. But that was such a bizarre dream for me because I didn't even speak English at this point. And moving out somewhere far away with no money because my family is with a quite low income, that seemed impossible for me to even think about that. That was a dream that will never get into reality, you know? Like, even because when you are dreaming about something, it will become your reality only if you believe you deserve that. And I was full of hatred, anger, guilt, blame, shame, everything. And being in another country for education, it seemed quite unreal. I am just extremely dirty. Look at that. That was my dress. I made that. From what I have seen, it's been okay. It's been okay because I've tried that 3 times or 4 maybe times. I really hope that it will work. But I don't know. If it didn't work, the rest of the video will be me crying and that's all. Hopefully it's not the case. Yeah, this is how it looks like. I also have a pretty big mess on my floor. Do I care? No. I just hope it will work. Looks like that. I don't know. I'm just going to pray. I finished my college and I got into the university. I spent like 3 months maybe there and I couldn't pass the exam. I got like a very poor score. My teachers wanted me to retake that, but I couldn't understand why I could not pass the exam if I attended every class of this subject and I still didn't understand. And that was management. I knew I wanted to be an artist, and I just decided to pass this opportunity of higher education to my siblings, and I just quit the university because I knew we don't have enough money for that. So if I wasn't going to use this knowledge, then what is the point of spending my family's money? But right now, because of my moving, my ability to speak English, I feel more free, I feel more limitless. And even this decision is such a, I don't know, there's something healing in that, because we tend to give up on ourselves, we tend to think negatively, we tend to live through our negative past experiences, and we don't notice good things in life that can happen to us. Honestly, I'm going to cry behind the camera. It's Just a minute of silence. You know, I thought like it's not something I'm going to sell, right? This is not for like send into the gallery. It's not even my first exhibition. For the portfolio, I can take a picture of that like a little bit far. So like, and also I can just use the glue. I will just put that on a glue and I will just use the modeling paste and maybe a little bit of clay, and nobody will ever tell that I was missing a pinky. I'm happy I didn't have a breakdown, physical and mental. You are not going to see me crying for the rest of this video. Everything is amazing. It's not that deep. It's going to be nice. I can do that. I can fix that. I think ideas don't come to our mind just out of the blue with no purpose. I think they remind us of who we are and who we want to be. Sometimes you just dream about something and it seems so big for you, so you just giving up, not because you want to, but because you just don't feel like it will ever happen in reality, because you just don't allow yourself to even live through the dream that you're having. But I think everyone deserves a nice place, and I do believe that dreams won't be achieved only if you died or you changed your mind. So I have no idea how I'm going to make that. I am struggling with IELTS right now, but I'm so grateful for the opportunity to even think that it can happen. Like studying abroad for art. Oh my God. I think this artwork is the most cheerful and the most hopeful from what I have created so far. I had some obsession with ladybugs for some reasons. In my culture, we believe that ladybugs is a good sign. So maybe this is something that I needed to share actually with myself, because many things I'm creating just to remind myself something, or to make myself a little bit more sure about my feelings, because when they are spoken out loud or even created in the real object, it becomes more real and it has more weight, and you can base on your creations to kind of believe in. When I think about delusion, and I don't know, in today's world, it's kind of not the best, not the most positive word, right? When you think about that in context of, for example, planes or phones or internet, that was also a delusion. You just cannot see that in reality yet, but it doesn't mean that it does not exist. And we tend to focus on bad things because they happened in real life, and reality is more physical for us than our dreams and our desires. But everything that we have right now was a desire before. Why we are so connected to the real world when we can create so many different outcomes, and we have this amazing power. I can recreate my pain, my feelings, everything that I haven't had here using my arms. That was just the wish, that was just the thought that I had. And then I'm like, yeah, okay, we can do that. So what is the point of thinking about life through negative perspective, stopping yourself from being kind of limitless. Because even if it didn't happen, like you tried, and you can try again and then again and then again. It's just about the hope and the belief that we have in ourselves and in something higher in us, the power within us. Because how we can dream about something big if we cannot even look in the mirror sometimes? Like, we don't love ourselves. Of course, we will think that everything is going to be bad. And that's a very, very big job, to rewire your brain and notice even silly good signs like ladybugs. I don't think has like scientific base. Just nice to think about that. I was in Bali and the ladybug was on me, and I was like, yep, that's the sign. I am going to make that. That's just ladybug if we think about that. But we tend to create negative scenarios for things that don't actually matter. Why we could not just recreate good scenarios? Just live in the idea that everything is going to work out, because that's how we can enjoy the presence, how you can manage your life and how you can be motivated in life if you just cannot even believe that all your effort will be paid off. Imagine like you are working in a, I don't know, 9-to-5 job, and your boss is like, actually, I don't even know, will you be paid or not? And you're sitting there and you're like, but what is the reason then? For what purpose then I'm doing that? I can find another job that will be paid off for sure. In our fast-changing world, it's very nice to find this stability inside of us, that even if nothing is working out right now for you, it doesn't mean that on a bigger scale it's not working out. And we usually see all the results and the path through our past experiences. In the moment, it's very hard to understand what's going on, and it seems so frustrating and so like your environment is squeezing you, but maybe your environment is squeezing you because you are ready for another environment, in a new life, in a new ideas, in a new understanding of life. Some parts of you should die. You have to become a new version for a new life. You just have to have this blind belief that everything is going to work out, because before that, like in your past, everything worked out. Everything. You just had the idea, you believed in that, and then you are, through your mind, you are creating your new reality. And that's just amazing. And I think we stop, I don't know, kind of thinking, we're thinking about negative thoughts, negative scenarios. We are recreating them because we are so scared to be vulnerable and take risks. But risks are always, they worth that. My whole life, I took a risk to move out, and that paid off. I feel so much better right now. And there are still things that are coming to me, for example, education that I want to get. I don't know, will I get that or not? But I didn't know, will I move out or no? You know? We finished that, and I'm so happy, and this is such a nice piece, and I'm so proud of myself because I've been trying to do that for like, I don't know, maybe a few months, because it was very hard for me to make a mold, several mental breakdowns, right? But I didn't film them, fortunately for you. I genuinely love when I finish my artworks. Every time when I'm doing something, when I'm creating something, I share like part of my soul, the experience that I went through. It feels like I got rid of that and I'm just empty. That the feeling that you want to say something so badly, you can't even sleep and you can't think about anything else. You just have to finish that in order to free yourself. And that's the perfect way to describe how it feels to make something very nice that you wanted to create. If you enjoyed this video, I'm really grateful for everyone who watched that. Seeing you in the next one.
I have quite a update, honestly, because it's been a month since I filmed that. I passed IELTS. I got 8 out of 9. 2 years ago, only 2 years ago, I was struggling with even writing the sentence, and I needed my friend to check it and correct it, and I was so insecure about English and my speaking abilities, my writing abilities of my understanding as well. But I passed IELTS. It was even more than what I was expecting. And I don't know, I'm so proud of myself, and I literally I'm applying my documents. So I don't know, hopefully I will get in. Follow your dreams and believe in